What's the situation? Any sign of the enemy?
Nope, it's pretty quiet.
Well, don't let your guard down, boy. The enemy loves to attack when we least expect it. And when they do, it is our duty to keep this fort safe. Now, one who is a force.
One who is a force must be the shield for the weak and the sword for the meek, right? You've already told me that 1,000 times.
Watch your tongue, boy. As one training to be a force, you must engrave it in your mind 1,000 times a day. Now, one who is a force.
Okay. Well, Master, you've got gate patrol to do, and I'm off to tower duty.
Hey! I'm not finished with you. Max!
Phew, if only the old man knew how to give it a rest. Force. A title that denotes a great warrior, a name bestowed upon only the chosen ones. I want to be a force to fight for my people. But I need to begin my search for a long-lost force. For my big brother. Big brother, hang in there. I'll find you, I promise. Huh?
Monsters! The enemy is attacking!
Damn! They've broken through!
Are you on your way to assist Captain Graham? If that's the case, take some healing water with you from the treasure box. You will also find a fountain of healing water. Drink from this to heal any wounds.
Take this!
Those damn monsters have summoned a monster gate at the square. Gates can be destroyed to stop the summoning of monsters. However, if you focus only on the gates, you'll soon be surrounded and thrashed by the enemy. If you feel any danger, carve your history on the Stone of Memory over there. But don't bite off more than you can chew.
Master!
There you are, Max. The monster gate, did you...
I destroyed it, of course!
Well done. Now, let's finish off the rest. I'll handle this big one and you take care of the surrounding orcs.
Gotcha! Where there's one, there's 100 more. It's just like Master always told us.
Natarka, what's the damage report?
0 dead, 7 injured. No one came out unharmed. That's all, sir.
I see. Well done, everyone. Alas, the moon in the sky has turned red, and rumors spread of the return of the Clan of the Moon. But as long as we, the Knighthood of the Border, exist, monsters will never run free in our country. And much thanks to Max. Ever since you destroyed that monster gate, the fighting became easier. That, I thank you.
Hey, come on now, all this applause. It's embarrassing, really.
I can hardly believe 2 years have already passed since your father Gaia brought you here to Larcelle Fort from Greensleeves. In my eyes, you're still not entirely ready, but you certainly are stout when your back is up against the wall. Your fearless attitude and ability to stay true to yourself will suit you well when the time comes for true war.
Well, I had a good teacher, didn't I?
No need for compliments. Your perseverance and the blood of the forces that flows through your veins, these are what have made you strong. Max, you must be aware that in 3 days the airship will arrive in port. You should take it back to Greensleeves.
Huh?
As Graham, Force of Eucretus, I hereby declare you, Max, worthy to undertake the ordeal of the Force.
Congratulations, Max!
We know you had it.
Go! Do it right! I hope you can make it. I know you can.
Whoa! I made it, didn't I? Yeah! I made it!
And you've earned it, my boy. Now you can make your triumphant return to your girl with head held up high.
Huh? Hold on a second. I don't think of Marilyn that way at all. I've always told you that.
I only said your girl. Did I mention anything about Meryl?
Come on, Max.
Girl's a nice girl. I had a girl like that. You know you love her. Come on, admit it.
Oh, great.
Now listen all. My treat tonight. We shall toast to our victory and Max's triumphant return.
Come on, all I want to do is... I don't want to go.
Master? A toast? You don't mean...
Ha! Of course not. It's only a honey latte with extra honey. What else would it be? It would be outrageous for us to drink alcohol while guarding the fort.
You're the only one who can be satisfied just with something sweet like that.
Your inability to appreciate its fine taste shows that you have yet to mature. This is definitely not a drink for children.
Thus, blessed by Master and my comrades, I boarded the airship and was on my way to Greensleeves, my homeland. My heart anxiously awaiting the journey far ahead.
Hi, come back!
Welcome home.
Max! Jeez, I thought you missed the flight again.
Sorry, give me a sec, I'll be right there. I'm finally back. How did you know I'd be back today?
Grandma Rebecca told me. It's so great to see you. Today, we're throwing a huge welcome back party for you.
You're gonna cook?
Of course! I'm gonna make tons of yummy stuff for you. It's almost done, you know. All I need now are some herbs, and it'll be just right. Oh, what's wrong?
Nothing really. It's just that you look shorter.
Oh, what are you trying to say? I think you're the one that's gotten tall.
Oh, yeah. Look, I was ordered to deliver a letter to my father on my return. Sorry, gotta go. Duty calls!
Wait! Max! Don't forget your stuff. This is heavy.
It's been 2 years since I left my hometown. Nothing's changed. Here's Merrill's church, and that's my old house right over there. Nothing's changed at all.
Max!
Whoa, Merrill! Didn't notice you there.
Didn't notice? Yeah, right. Anyway, I thought you were supposed to deliver a letter to your dad. Isn't it somewhere in this luggage?
Oh, that's right! Guess I forgot.
God, you're still so absent-minded. You haven't changed a bit these past 2 years.
Well, you certainly look all grown up now, Meryl.
Huh? What do you mean? Why are you talking like this all of a sudden?
Well, I just meant that luggage looks really heavy, you know? Seeing you hold it like it's nothing made me think you actually got stronger than me.
Hardly. It was pretty rude of you making me carry it. It's only light because I cast a spell to make it float.
Huh? Meryl, you can cast spells now? You didn't mention anything like that in your letters.
I wanted to surprise you, that's why. It's not like I was sitting around doing nothing while you were off training.
Oh yeah, it really has been 2 years, hasn't it? Oh, by the way, have you heard from my brother at all?
Nothing. I've asked traveling merchants whenever they come through, but no one seems to have met someone like Kane.
I see.
Well, don't you need to take that letter to your dad? I heard he's down at the training grounds. You'd better hurry up. Well then, I'll be waiting at your house, getting ready for the party. Hurry on home, okay?
Of course.
You're not hesitant about seeing your dad, are you?
Come on, Meryl. You know my dad. He never wanted me to become a force. I pretty much had to run away just to train under my master. How can I face him now?
You guys will get along just fine. What have I been telling you in all those letters? Uncle Gaia has never stopped caring about you.
All right. Guess there's no point in thinking about it anymore. I'd better go see my dad.
Okay, see you soon.
Your opening is still too weak. You think this is just training? Attack me as if your life depended on it!
Yes, sir!
Please, give me another chance.
Hold on. Max! It's been 2 long years. Have you just returned?
Yeah. I also brought a letter for you from Master Graham.
From Graham? He's written a letter instead of a telegram. That's Graham, all right. Give it here. I see. Graham hasn't changed a bit, has he?
So, what does it say?
It says that basically you've been training hard. And you've been doing all right. In these 2 years, you sure have filled that frame of yours out. All grown up now, like a real man.
That's not the only thing that's different.
Hey, sure. Let's see just how great you've become. Challenge me to a duel, but under one condition.
What's that?
That you give me your best shot, like you're going to kill me.
What?
Hey! Is that...
Yeah, the captain's going to test him.
What's wrong? You think you're going to beat me so easily just because you give it your best shot? Now come on, I'm waiting for you.
You're getting on my nerves! I'm not gonna hold back! Yeah!
Die, scum! There!
Eat this! Eat this! Eat this! Eat this! Eat this!
Well, I can see that Graham has done well in training you.
To undertake the ordeal of the Force, one must be recommended by a Force, as well as obtaining a sanction from one of the captains of the Holy Guard. Father, Master Graham told me I was eligible for the ordeal of the Force. That's what the letter says, right? So all I need now is a sanction from you, Father. You're a captain. Then I can start on my path to becoming a Force. Father, you wouldn't think of...
Hold that thought.
A monster gate!
What's it doing here?
Draw your swords, men! Do not let a single monster into the city!
Die, scum!
Eat this! Eat this! Eat this! Eat this!
Yeah!
That's Gaia Nova!
Wow! I've never seen it before.
That's Gaia Nova? The magic attack created by my father? Is this the true power of a Force?
Seesaw training. All men into position. I want all surviving enemies and their invasion routes tracked down. Destroy them!
Father, I'll help too!
Very well. But first, go heal your wounds in that spring.
Gotcha!
If you think you're in danger, use this fountain. It will heal all your wounds.
Eat this! Eat this! Eat this! Eat this! This!
The safety of the area up ahead has been confirmed. Move on to search other areas.
Take this! Take this! Yeah!
Was that the last one? I guess I'd better head back to my dad.
Take this!
Great job, men. Thanks to your quick action, we were able to drive off the monsters. However, as you must already know, this wasn't the first time Green Sleeves has been invaded by monsters.
So the monsters have invaded Greensleeves, just like at Larcelle Fort.
Until recently, despite their ferocious nature, they haven't invaded inhabited areas. Except for that dark time, 13 years ago.
The increased activity of the monsters and rising crimson moon both match the events of 13 years ago.
But I thought the Clan of the Moon was wiped out 13 years ago.
I heard that Captain Gaia killed the last remains of the clan back then.
Right. I thought so too. As for the recent surge of strange occurrences, I'd like to ask not only Eucrates, but also neighboring countries, such as Feldland and Erenor, for cooperation in investigating this matter further. Yet, don't assume that all of this is caused by the Clan of the Moon. Don't even mention them. We don't need to spread unnecessary panic.
Yes, sir!
All right. That is all for today. Squad 1, continue investigating the enemy's method of entry. Squad 2, work on repairing the barriers. I will report all this to Chairperson Rebecca. Max, what will you do?
I'll go with you. Besides, it'd be nice to see Grandma Rebecca, seeing as how I just got back and all. And Dad?
What is it, Max?
Never mind. I'll tell you when we get there. Let's get going.
Very well.
Captain, I'm terribly sorry, sir.
What is the problem, Lenny? What is it that you apologize for?
I skipped my training and I didn't have the guts to fight. I was too afraid to face the monster's ferocious attacks. Captain, I do not dare ask for your forgiveness. I deserve to be punished.
Lenny, tell me, what is the Holy Guard?
It is an organization formed to protect the Force Crystals which lie in the 3 sanctuaries, Greensleeves, Quincine, and Hyatt.
That's right. However, sanctuary also means a place of peace. We must also protect such sanctuaries. Holy Guard only accepts those who wish to protect the people. If you can no longer fulfill your duties, then leave us now, this instant.
Captain?
Nobody can force you to protect the people. You must do it of your own accord. Lenny, the decision is yours.
Captain. What a fool I've been. My motive for joining the Holy Guard had almost slipped away from me. I will continue to stay true. I beg you to please keep me under your wing.
Very well.
Thank you, sir.
What's the matter, Max?
Nothing. Should we head down to Grandma's?
two are back earlier than I expected.
No, we're just dropping by on our way to see Grandma Rebecca.
Oh, I see. Well, you're almost in time, I think. I need a bit longer to finish cooking. Oh, I'm all out of herbs. I'd better hurry and get some more.
No, I strongly advise you not to go. There were monsters seen lurking around the training grounds a while ago.
Say what?
Don't worry. Max and the Holy Guard took care of them. I ordered them to search the perimeter just in case. There is no way of knowing for sure if they're truly gone.
Oh, I see. But I'll be fine. I always go out there to pick herbs.
I don't think so. Too dangerous. Besides, we could enjoy a nice meal even without herbs.
Max!
Huh? What's up?
You know, you shouldn't think so lightly of herbs. You'd better take them more seriously. Herbs can turn something that is rotten mush into something wonderful that just delights your tongue.
What kind of cooking could possibly make rotten mush into...
Forget it! You don't understand at all. Listen, herbs are...
All right already. If you need them that bad, just wait until I get back and we can go together. Is that okay with you?
All right. Well, come back soon then, okay?
Oh, Max, you're back, and you've grown up so much.
Well, here I am. I'm home, Grandma.
It's been 2 years, and you still look like you've got more growing to do. And there's a new look about you, too, full of strength and spirit, just as Graham said in his telegram. So, how was your training?
Seeing as how Master Graham is a centaur, I could hardly keep up with him. He's fast and strong. It wasn't that fair at first. But I've improved so much. I feel so much stronger than before. Yet, when I saw Father use his Gaia Nova right in front of me, I lost some confidence in my abilities.
Don't worry. You can't possibly be as strong as Gaia in such a short time. Still, you're the first student of Graham's harsh training to receive a recommendation. He considers you worthy of the ordeal of the Force.
Exactly, Grandma! I want to be a Force! I want to undertake the ordeal of the Force!
Yes, about that.
Max, I cannot allow you to take the ordeal.
What?
If you want to join the Holy Guard, I would gladly welcome you. Yet, as leader of the Greensleeves Holy Guard, I cannot allow you to become a Force.
There you go again! You never let me try! I admit that I wasn't good enough back then, and now I understand why you wouldn't let me undertake the ordeal. But it's different now. Master Graham, an active Force, recognized my abilities. An active Force! And you're still... How can you keep saying the same thing you told me 2 years ago? You haven't changed at all! Dad, say something! How much more training will it take for you to understand that I'm ready? Until I'm good enough for you?
There's no doubt that you've improved, and I'm sure as far as your strength is concerned, you can handle the ordeal of a force.
Then why won't you?
And yet, there is still one fatal flaw that keeps you from becoming a force. I became aware of it when we fought at the training grounds.
Huh? What the hell could that be? What flaw? You'll tell me, won't you?
It is not something so easily fixed.
Sheesh!
Regardless, I want you to leave ahead of me and go home. I'll need to make a report of our recent battle to Chairperson Rebecca.
Monsters invaded the town again, no? I could see the light of Gaia Nova even from here. Besides, from the looks of things, I assume the whole affair has subsided without too much difficulty, right?
Yes, well...
Then you can make your report later. I'd like to speak with Max for a bit. Why don't you go back to your men and see if they need any help?
But, Chairperson...
Listen to me, young man. The peace of a town is important, but don't forget your family as well. Someone as clumsy with his tongue as you should leave Max to me.
Yes, ma'am. I will return.
Well, well. Are you all calmed down now, my dear?
Yeah, I guess. Grandma, what's my flaw? Tell me, do you know what it is? Dad said he could tell from only one fight. Doesn't that mean the problem lies somewhere in my technique? But then he says I'm capable of undertaking the ordeal of a force. I just don't know what to think anymore.
Oh, my poor child. I know just what flaw Gaia is talking about. But I wouldn't call it a flaw. If anything, Max, consider it your greatest asset.
How could my flaw be my greatest asset?
Now, Max, isn't this a bit of a riddle? But I won't just give you the answer.
What? But why?
You have to figure out the riddle on your own. Otherwise, that'd be cheating. And if you cheat, well, I won't be able to persuade Gaia.
Grandma, so you think...
Yes, my dear. I approve of your quest to become a force. I'm sure you will make an even greater force than your brother Cain. And you're the one who can find out where Cain is and just what happened to him.
How do you know that, Grandma? Did Meryl tell you? After she promised not to tell anyone?
Meryl didn't have to tell me. I can read you like an open book, my dear. Cain, the youngest force ever, only 15 years old. Missing ever since he went to suppress the uprising in Feldland. Missing for 3 years. In the aftermath of war, he disappeared without a trace. Not a single letter. Rumor holds that he died on the journey home.
My brother wouldn't die so easily. He must be alive, somewhere.
Oh, 'tis not the first time I've heard that. No one says anything, but just listening to you, anyone can figure out just why you want to become a force. All kinds of monsters are out there. To travel those lands without an airship, you need the power of a force. A power beyond any you could imagine.
A force is supposed to use his power for the people. It'd be wrong to use that power solely to look for a family member. such a truth cannot be known.
One for all for one. All means everyone, and everyone means that not a soul is left out. Didn't I just tell you, my dear? The peace of the town is no less important to me than the peace of my family.
Now I got it! My dad is against me becoming a force because he knows I'd use my power to search for Cain.
I'm afraid that is not the reason. Why don't you try finding the answer while you help Gaia? There's no need to rush things, my dear.
But Grandma, every moment I spend away from my quest, my brother could be in more danger.
Max, do you truly believe that Cain is still alive?
Of course!
Then you should find comfort in the belief that a little delay won't be the end of your brother. Hurry things, and you might miss a shortcut to your goal.
I understand. I'll think about it when I get home.
That sounds good, my dear. But don't you look so gloomy in front of Meryl. She might take it the wrong way and think you didn't like her cooking.
What if it really wasn't that good?
Don't you be a little smart-mouth either. How could it be bad? After all, I'm the one who taught her to cook. One bite and you should say, "This is fantastic! I'd love to take you as my wife so that I may eat your wonderful cooking every day."
Huh! What are you saying?
And doesn't she look cuter? You'd better be nicer to her since you've been gone for 2 long years.
Oh, come on! Meryl and I aren't like that at all.
So what is it like then? You don't like her at all?
No, I'm not saying that. It's just that I've lived here in Greensleeves for 13 years. I've known Meryl since she was a baby. I can't think of her like, you know, the way everybody says. I don't see her that way, and I'll bet she feels the same way.
Is that right?
What are you trying to say?
Well, if that's how you say you feel. But Max, please make sure to take good care of Meryl. Ever since she lost her family in the big battle with the Clan of the Moon 13 years ago, I've raised her as my own granddaughter. But with my responsibilities, I haven't been able to give her the proper attention. A girl like that with no real family, well, Meryl needs you and Gaia.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Well, I've talked for quite a while, haven't I? Meryl's cooking for you, so you'd better hurry on home before she gets upset. Go on ahead now.
I will. And Grandma?
What is it, my dear?
Thank you. I will not fail in my quest to become a force.
I wish you the best of luck, my dear.
I'm going to get some herbs from the garden in the middle level below. I'll be right back. P.S. Sneak a bite and you'll regret it. Meryl.
Oops, I wish Meryl had said that sooner. Whoa, this is fantastic. She's gotten pretty good at cooking. What am I doing? I've got no time for this. I thought I told her to wait for me to get back before going to the herb garden. I think I'll go check on her. But damn, I don't don't even know where the herb garden is. I guess I'll have to ask someone. What the? A monster gate! Meryl!
Take this! Take this!
like that? You scared me to death. You, take this! I'm not done with you yet! Take this and that! Take this and this and this! Huh? The monsters are so scary!
Oh, come on! Well, I guess there was no need to worry and come over here to make sure you were okay.
Oh, you were worried about me?
Of course! Grandma Rebecca told me that I should take care of you.
What's that? What does she mean by that?
You know. Well, it doesn't matter anyway, does it?
Ooh, you're no fun at all.
Well, anyway, first you were casting spells, and now you're kicking around monsters. Just what the hell is going on? It's almost like you've been training to fight these last 2 years.
It was just a lucky swing. This monster snuck up on me, so I just swung my staff in self-defense. I guess I got in a lucky hit. But hey, take a look at this. Those monsters came into the herb garden
and ate everything up. I guess there aren't going to be any herbs in our dinner tonight.
No worries. I figured that they'd all be eaten up, since the monsters have been coming here a lot lately. So, I made sure the second herb garden was still safe. Let's go get some herbs.
Huh? You still haven't given up yet? Listen, Meryl, monsters just attacked you. This is not the time to go running around picking herbs.
It's fine, really. It's on the way home anyway, so we can just drop by. Plus, I really need the herbs for today's dinner. Listen, Max, herbs are...
Okay. But only if we hurry up.
Deal. Let's go back to the elevator first. I'll lead the way from there.
Okay, we're at the elevator. Where do we go from here?
Here's what we're going to do.
Huh? Hey, what are you doing? That takes us down! Meryl, aren't we near the sanctuary? You know, where they keep the Force Crystal?
No, not quite. We aren't near the sanctuary. This is the sanctuary.
Whoa! Only forces may enter, right? Then what are we doing here?
You know why. To gather herbs, of course. The best herbs grow in the sunlight.
Sounds like you come here often. But how did you find this place?
Aw, you're so mean. Have you forgotten already? Don't you remember sneaking in here when we were little?
Oh, right. We borrowed the elevator key from Grandma Rebecca without her even knowing.
We sure got a scolding, didn't we?
So you took the key again? You just never learn your lessons at all, do you?
Of course I learned my lesson. I haven't even been coming until recently. And besides, I only come for herbs.
Like I said, you haven't learned your lesson. Well, I guess now I understand just how picky you are about herbs.
Exactly. And today, more than ever, we're gonna need herbs. Okay, the herbs are right up ahead. Let's go!
Meryl, what is this? It's like a rock or a stone, but not really.
know that. I'm not really sure either. I wonder what it could be.
Do you think Grandma Rebecca or my dad knows what it is?
Probably. But we can't just ask them, can we? We might as well tell them we sneaked into the sanctuary.
Oh, that's true. But I wonder...
Hey, something just moved. There.
Oh, wow! Yeah, it did! Is this alive?
Maybe it's an egg or something.
Huh? Does this look anything like an egg? Even those horrible-looking monsters have normal-shaped eggs, you know.
Then what? Maybe it's a pupa. Or it could be just hibernating.
It's really getting to me. Oh well, if I become a force, I can come in here without anyone complaining. I'll just ask then.
Ah! So you're still trying to become a force, Max?
Of course. I came back here for the ordeal of a force. Wait a second. You read the Master's telegram for Grandma before I got on the airship, didn't you?
Yes? Oh, I got an idea. Since we came so far already, we gotta check that out. Come on, this way.
This is the Force Crystal. I remember. I used to come here often just to see it. I've missed those days.
You, me, and Kane, right?
Yeah. Whenever my brother saw the crystal, he'd get so excited, saying things like, "I'm gonna be a force." He had his heart and mind set on it. He got so angry when I made fun of him for it.
Yeah, you remind me of how Kane used to act. Then he spent 5 years training to become a force. He really did it, didn't he?
My brother is something else. Even though I'm under the same training, there's no way I can be that great. He was born great, you know. That's what I used to think anyway. I was wrong. I just didn't have it in my heart to be a force. But now my spirit is so much stronger. Or something like that. I'm not a force yet, so it's a little too early for me to say things like that.
Been waiting.
Huh?
Did you say something, Meryl?
Huh? No, I didn't say anything. You called me, didn't you? I thought I heard someone say, "I've been waiting for you."
Yeah, same here. Is someone there?
I don't hear anything.
Maybe we're just hearing things.
No way! I definitely heard something. Plus, how could we both be hearing things?
Yeah, but we're not hearing anything anymore. It was probably just a gust of wind.
Really? You think so?
What's wrong, Meryl?
No, it's nothing. Now come on, let's get some herbs and head home already. We sure took our time.
Oops, I almost forgot. I guess you're right. Let's hurry.
Now that we got our herbs and are back safe and sound, we can begin the party.
But it did take us quite a while.
Max and Meryl.
Where have you been? I thought this path was off limits because of the monsters roaming around.
I'm sorry. We just went to get some herbs for Max's welcome home party.
Oh, you went herb picking. I've been here for a while. You two were really picking herbs this whole time?
No, we... Ow!
You know, it only took so long because we were looking for the best herbs. And there were a couple of monsters. Oh, but everything's fine. Max got them all.
Well done. Training at Larcelle Fort certainly has made you stronger. Still, I don't know exactly how many monsters there were, but if it took this long, then maybe you need a little more training.
I mean, it didn't take that long at all to take care of those monsters. We would have been back sooner, except that we took a little side... Ouch!
Keep your mouth shut, you.
What's that?
Max is so hungry that he can't wait to go home.
Are you two hiding something? Ah, now I get it. I bet you two kids were having a secret rendezvous where nobody else is around. And saying you took a little side trip. My apologies. It was just like an old man to ask you something like that. Still, being kids and all, I thought maybe...
What? No! It's nothing like that at all.
There's no need to be embarrassed. I won't tell a soul. When I was young, I was the same way with my little sweetie pie.
What exactly is he talking about?
Don't mind him. Now come on, let's go home.
I'm home. I guess Dad hasn't returned yet.
Yay! Now I can finish cooking without any hassles. Thank you so much for waiting. Now let's get Max's coming home party started. First, we'll start off with a soup.
Hell yeah! This is awesome!
Max, don't start eating! I haven't even finished talking! And on top of that, you're slurping! Haven't you heard anything about table manners?
The subtle taste of herbs really accentuates the flavor.
Oh, Uncle Gaia, you too?
This whole time I've been wondering if herbs really are that important, especially since you won't stop yakking about them. But wow, you were right!
You finally get it now, just how great herbs are. Don't you think that it was worth going out there to pick them?
Oh? Did you two go out picking herbs despite the monster sightings?
Huh? Well, yes, but Max killed those monsters, and it wasn't even dangerous at all.
I see.
So anyway, Master drank 3 honey lattes. 3 of them! I was like, please, spare me, please!
Graham hasn't changed a bit. Still got that old sweet tooth.
Oh, by the way, about Kane, we haven't heard anything at all about him. But were you able to...
Yeah. I asked around and learned that he'd definitely headed through the fort onto Feldland. Master Graham saw him off personally.
I heard Kane was at the suppression of a civil war. The one at Cascade Castle in neighboring Feldland.
But wouldn't he have to pass through the fort on his way back from the castle?
Which means something must have happened somewhere along the way.
But that's...
Yeah, that all happened 3 years ago. Everyone knows that. Unfortunately, there really isn't any new information.
I see.
3 years? It's been 3 years already.
Phew. Thanks for the meal. I can't eat any more. I'm so full.
What? It doesn't matter if you could eat more. There's nothing left. I even thought I'd make too much.
Yes, it was quite delicious. Your cooking is starting to taste like Chairperson Rebecca's.
Really? You really think so? Grandma's cooking is so popular. Oh, it just makes me so confident now.
Well, now that we've finished eating, I'd like to ask you something.
What's with the formalities?
Where did you two get these herbs?
What?
According to the guards, the herb garden was vandalized by monsters. You just told me that you'd gone to pick herbs and ended up fighting off monsters. If you didn't get them from the garden, then just where?
Well, I know a secret place.
He got us.
Max!
I took Meryl to pick herbs that grow near the sanctuary. It wasn't her fault. I dragged her along.
Max!
Look, what I'm saying is that only I should receive the punishment for entering the sanctuary.
The sanctuary is not so easily entered, since both entrances are securely locked, both at the elevator and the path to the sanctuary.
What?
And besides, how would you even know that herbs grow in the sanctuary? You've been gone for 2 years, and you can't even tell a herb from a root.
Oops.
Moron.
You take everything too lightly. As you already know, the Force Crystal protects the whole world from the danger of the Clan of the Moon. You can't just casually stroll into a place like that. What if something happened to the crystal?
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry too, Uncle Gaia. I'm the one who took him there, so...
Well, let's see now. As punishment, you should be locked away in solitary confinement for 1 month. However, since everything seems fine, and because this soup was so good, I'll let you off with just 2,000 practice swings.
Fine. So altogether that's 4,000 practice swings for me, right?
Max!
Oh? I knew you would try something like that. That's why I said only 2,000 practice swings. For the both of you.
Huh?
But if you want to go ahead with 4,000 practice swings, that's not a bad idea at all.
Hey, that's not fair at all. You set me up, old man. Well, since you know everything now, I want to ask you something, Dad. Some weird-looking stones with all these bumps. I don't really know how to describe them, but I found them in the sanctuary.
Shaped like eggs.
An egg, you say? Do you mean the fossils of the Legion's eggs?
Legions? Those legions? The ones summoned by the Clan of the Moon from another dimension?
Those same ones.
legions laid waste to 7 countries in that war 13 years ago. It even destroyed Enoquar, Sanctuary of Light, where Max and I once lived. Their power is far greater than of those monsters you fought today. The eggs are just stones now. Everything was returned to the Earth when the legions were sent to another dimension by the seal of the Force Crystal.
But something's not right. Why were the eggs moving?
What did you say?
Yeah, they just looked like stones. But I'm sure that something was moving deep inside.
Impossible! There is no way that the Legion's eggs could move. They were turned into stone by the power of the Force Crystal.
We've got a situation, sir. The legions have emerged.
What? From where?
It's hard to believe, but they've come from the sanctuary. The eggs you were talking about must have hatched.
What's the current situation?
The elevator wire seems to have been cut from below. It's been disabled. The legions are trying to barge in from the side of the cave. Mosby and Gravitz are holding that gate, but it's only a matter of time. And with the return of the legions, we've got monsters everywhere. The exact number is unknown, but I've already come across 3.
Understood. Forget the elevator. Gather our men and give those monsters what they deserve. But stay away from the legions. Only a force can strike down the legions. Avoid them where possible. I will now head for the sanctuary.
Yes, sir.
Max! Meryl! Stay here and lock the door behind me. Do not go outside. Understood?
Hey, Dad!
Where do you think you're going, Max?
You know where. I'm going after my dad. You wait at home, Meryl.
Well, if that's how it's gonna be, then I'm coming too.
Stop acting like that. From now on...
Hey, I've been training the whole time you were gone. Training for times like this.
Meryl, so you're really...
I have some basic magic casting abilities. And I can definitely back you up. And even if you say no, I'm coming with you anyway.
All right, then. I'm counting on you to back me up.
Okay, of course.
All right. So my dad headed for the sanctuary, right? But hasn't the elevator been destroyed?
If we leave from the sanctuary gate, we should be able to get to the southern side of the training grounds. Let's hurry!